Hey, Servos! Look, I've got a haircut! Yes, you can watch me age 30 days in this series, the 30-day Mst3k challenge, where I, the real Manos, answer a question once a day about Mystery Science Theater 3000, which is my favorite TV show of all time. It's also celebrating like the premiere of season 12. It's going to be on Netflix. So, let's get going with a question which I'm sure has nothing to do with what I'm holding.
Question for today is, who is your favorite Tom Servo?
Yeah, and I think that's kind of a no-brainer, really. It's gotta be Kevin Murphy, because he did that character from, I believe, second season all the way until the end of the show in season 10, so that's about 8 seasons he worked on the character. Matter of fact, when I was watching the show, he was already on, and I was watching the show for maybe a couple of years before I even realized that J. Elvis Weinstein was the original voice in the KTMA and season 1 episodes until they sort of, I think it was Hellcats. When I saw that flashback, I was like, what, he had a different voice? Like, what are these episodes? I have to see these episodes. But for a while, Comedy Central wasn't airing them. They were, and I think that's partly due to the request. I think that was by request of Best Brains that they weren't 100% proud of those episodes anymore. Like they thought the riffing was a little light, and they thought their newer episodes were a bit stronger. But over time, they kind of, I think, kind of grew to kind of like embrace them. They did start airing them. Let's see, they aired a select few after a couple of seasons, so I got the chance to see Josh Weinstein do some episodes, and he was pretty entertaining. I guess my favorite moment of his during Servo, I think, I can't remember. I think he sneezed in one episode, if I'm not mistaken, or was that Joel? I think it was his Servo. I think. Now I know that wasn't a joke written on purpose, but boy, that makes me laugh. And he did kind of create this concept of like a sleazy weatherman type of like local celebrity, like really full of himself, and of course Kevin Murphy was able to pick up that, and he really, of course, became the character, and the character became him, and he really developed it over the years. And you know, he has this wonderful voice and this wonderful singing voice as well. He was able to incorporate that into the character, and he just, you know, it's amazing because he wasn't, if I'm not mistaken, he wasn't really like a comedian like some of the other performers. Or maybe he was, but he wasn't to the point that they were. Like he was working, you know, at the studio and kind of like helping, like you know, create and develop it, and he was like also really talented. So yeah, he just. It's impossible for me to, I can't look at an image of Tom Servo and not hear Kevin Murphy's voice, and you know, his fingerprints are all over this character and will forever be. I do enjoy Baron Vaughn a lot. He's actually probably one of my favorite stories as a fan for the new season, because Hampton Yount does sound quite similar to Trace and Bill, so that wasn't too hard of a leap to embrace. But after so many years of hearing Kevin Murphy's voice, Baron, I think, had the harder job, really. And it was a bit jarring, and it took a few episodes, but I really got used to it, and then I started to really embrace what he was doing. And there are some things that he can do and say that Kevin Murphy's Servo really never did. There's some vocal bits he can do. He has a really funny Morgan Freeman impression that I enjoy every time he breaks it out. There's this thing that kills me every time. In Carnival Magic, and I haven't done the review for this one yet, but there's this bit where this chimp is just doing random things in the kitchen, and his trainer is showing him off to the owner of the carnival, and the carnival guy is just like freaking out and going, "This is amazing!" And the chimp is just doing stuff. He's just pouring drinks and orange juice and not doing anything spectacular. And of course, the riffing is like every time they shoot back to the carnival owner, they're like riffing, like he's like really blown away by it. And Baron's Servo has this wonderful, "Did you see this?" thing that always cracks me up. It goes up to this huge octave, this high octave. It just always makes me laugh when I hear it. But yeah, I mean, of course, like, Kevin is like the character, but I think what's nice is, you know, the others are really enjoyable to listen to as far as I'm concerned. By the way, if you're really curious about this servo, Lindsay makes this, you know, by request if you're ever a fan. She has a wonderful website where you can peruse her original creations, and she does requests. Hey, I'm also on Twitter at The Real Manos. Let's see, on Facebook, Real Manos. You can support this channel on Patreon, Justin Cristelli. Of course, my new comic is, or my new old comic is Red Knight, and it's coming out after the new year. If you're interested in checking out some of Lindsay's creations, check her out at Silent Orchid Studio. Of course, you're looking at the link right now. Go buy her stuff. She's got some really awesome stuff. And like I said, she does also commissions as well. Okay, well, I think that's it for Servo, I believe. So, push the button, Lindsay.
Really, no mics.